Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Candy, right? Welcome to our Halloween special over here at Podcasters, the Dungeons and Dragons tabletop gaming podcast on the network at bicbp-radio.com. This is a first for us. This is a Halloween special. I have some of our players from our regular campaign, which they will have a new name coming soon that we'll be discussing, but this is the Podcasters campaign crew, and with Halloween approaching, I figured what better than to do a special one shot for this. And I'm trying to do something creative and different with the players, and I hope that you guys will enjoy this as well as they do. Before we get into that, I want to let everyone know, hey, as always, this podcast is sponsored by Oogie Games over in Niagara Falls at 2406 Military Road, Niagara Falls, New York, 14304. Head on over there, check out some games. You know, when it's we're getting close to that Christmas season, the season of gift giving, and everyone loves some games. So head on over there, pick up some video games. If not, maybe grab a Dungeons and Dragons dice set and one of the starter kits. Won't be able to get that at Oogie Games. Maybe they'll have something similar. Who knows? But you know. Get something nice, and let's get into tonight's show. It's Halloween night. You're all getting the final touches set on your costumes for the night. This is the one night a year when you all go out, and all the candy you collect, you can eat whatever you want. This is the year that your parents have all agreed to finally let you all go by yourselves, as they are sick and tired of having to meander through the countless blocks of the neighborhood, being dragged behind all of you kids running as fast as they can. They are tired and sick of it and said, be gone, please. You're old enough now. Go do it yourselves. But they gave you a couple rules. Stay out of trouble. Stay together. And please just don't go through the cemetery. It's where ruffians hang out and hooligans like to cause mishap and trouble. So please just, they don't want to have to get a call from the police with you guys hanging out in the cemetery at night. So please just let it be. Making sure your candy pail or pillowcase, depending on your preference of what you're bringing with you, is empty and set, ready to head out. You all begin coming out of your houses over in the network court, making your way over to Sammy's house, seeing that he wasn't in school today. And you all were supposed to go as your favorite Dungeons and Dragons themed characters. So you're all heading over there to see what's going on with him because he wasn't in school today. So he's your, you're a party of 5. So you all head out of your house and you all meet right in the center before heading over to Sammy's. Introduce yourselves as who's wearing what and tell everyone what you're wearing so we know who you are or what you're doing. It's roughly 5 o'clock now. Some kids are starting to slowly enter within the court, and you can hear faintly that like light excitement from kids. One house there, ding dong, trick or treat. Another house, 2-3 down from where you're at, ding dong, trick or treat.
Guys, it's Danny. How you guys doing?
Danny.
You see little short kid, about 4'8", barely 100 pounds soaking wet. Darker hair, kind of grown down, almost emo style past the one eye. He's got the cut off Southern hick style shirt, muddy pants, and a boot, and a nice little crossbow. Yeah, I'm going as Daryl, from that one zombie show. That's my guy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. What do you guys as?
Well, I've been binge watching all my favorite martial arts movies, so I decided because I'm really scrawny and skinny and quick on my feet that I was going to dress up like a ninja. So I'm all covered up in my black ninja gear, and I've got my bow staff and my sling to, throw stuff at people. Pretty cool.
Nice.
Tony and Ricky.
You're
all just staring at you're staring at D&D and
that's it. We're just kind of processing costumes. It's okay. Because everyone sees me. I'm like, all right, what was I, 10 or 11? I'm like 5'6" or 5'8" at this point. Like, I was very tall still. But I'm wearing like this suit that you can like. I look large. Like you can tell I've stuffed this suit with some sort of pillow foam or like stuffing of sorts, and I'm just kind of hobbling around, and I'm like, yeah, this is E Honda, my D&D character. My mom helped me. She doesn't understand.
You did a good job.
That's great.
D&D, Street Fighter, she thought it was all the same.
Yeah.
But I'm here.
Nice.
Well, I was supposed to be the necromancer vampire, but my mom wouldn't let me dress that way. So instead, I have to be a cowboy. So I'm a generic cowboy, like straight off the Walmart shelf. The difference is I have my trusty modified Nerf guns with me.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm doing my
Perfect.
best to make this work.
No, that's perfect.
It's amazing.
I didn't think he Honda had anything. Like, he just uses his hands, but my mom gave me like 4 paper towel tubes taped together, so I guess he's got like a quarterstaff thing going now. I brought it.
And so you and so you do.
I got this little stick, and I pull out a stick. This is my dagger for when I go to kill zombies. Put it away.
What?
I'm supposed to. I didn't realize
He's
that
got the
D&D
coolest
things-
parents ever.
Yeah,
How is a dagger going to defend you against zombies, though?
silent kill.
But okay.
Yeah.
Oh. And with that, you all make your way over to Sammy's house. He's over at the far end, all the way to the left of the map, all the way to the left of the street. You walk over. His parents have lightly decorated. He's got like the sticker window just slapped there. There's a couple pumpkins sitting out. One of them is not carved. And as you all walk up, the door is opened as you approach, and it's Sammy's mom, and the bobbed hair curled up, and she's dressed up as a diner, as like a 50s diner, as well, look at you all. Bet you're here for Sammy.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, Sammy's sick. And you can see, looking past her, Sammy just kind of crawls out from the hallways like, hey guys. And he's like wrapped up in a big blanket, and his cheeks are big and red and puffy, and he's got like a water sack on his head, like one of like he's sick.
Hey, he's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That's a great costume, bud.
Not a costume. And he comes walking up.
Go away?
He's
Why,
just kinda-
why is he coming closer to us?
6 feet, Sammy. Come
I
on, man.
don't want to be sick.
Sorry.
Done.
Can you? I know it's a bummer, but Emma Lenstein said that her new neighbors are giving away the big, large candy bars. You have to go there. You have to, and you have to get me one. I don't want to miss out this Halloween, but Mom says I can't go.
She's making a lot of sense.
And she looks and she goes, "That's what I told him. You can't go out looking like this."
Well, we can get you one.
Thank you. And he starts coughing, and his mom's like, "Now go back to bed. Your friend said they get you candy. Go." She looks over and she's like, "Thank you guys. He really appreciates it. Don't you know?"
Can't you just buy him candy, Sammy's mom?
But you know it's not the same as Halloween candy.
Yes.
Well, trick or treat. Have a great night. And she just closes the door. In your faces.
All right. Well, that sucks.
Just so you know, y'all know Emma Lenstein. She lives up in the high court to the top right of the map. It is, after talking to Sammy and his mom, it's almost about 5:30 now. And for every, I have it portioned off into the map on my side. And for every so far that you go within the map, about half a street or so is roughly about a half hour to an hour, depending on what happens throughout that. Parents said to get back by 9:30. I'm sorry. Yeah. 9:30. Yes. Be back by 9:30. Trick-or-treating ends at 9. Gives you a half hour to get home.
All right, guys. So what's the best route we want to take to get there? I'm thinking if we go down, what is that? Can't read that. Willow Street over to Fellow Street and then loop around through Howard Street, we can hit the most amount of houses and maximize our candy before we grab Emma, whatever her name is, last name is, Lenstein's biggest candies ever.
From her neighbor's house.
It is her neighbors.
Her neighbor's biggest candy ever.
It's like those giant, like the giant ones. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys make your way down Network Court, down Recording Lane, and get that D100 out. Roll those percentile dice.
Ding-dong, trick or treat.
92. All right. This is a pretty easy street. You guys go down. You see that, cops are kind of cruising around a bit, which isn't uncommon on Halloween night. They're out patrolling, making sure nothing's up to mishap. They're just kind of like keeping their eyes out as they cruise along, waving. Cruiser off. You guys going trick-or-treating down the street. Make general charisma checks for me. With advantage, because this is your first one.
Sweet. 11.
11. All right.
11.
Nice.
17.
17. Okay. Going through Network Court, you guys get full health. Essentially, you fill in your little health, just for sake of story size. Your health is filled, and whatever you rolled for your charisma, we'll say that is temporary hit points.
Okay.
Okay. So you go down Recording Lane, and then you're going to cut left, you said? Over to Willow?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to make a zigzag. Looks
Okay,
like.
so... All right, so you cut left over to Willow, and as you approach the end of Recording Lane, you are... Oh, I didn't put a street name there. That you turn left onto. So from Recording Lane, there is in front of you there is Pine Bark Park. It's got pine trees all around this, like a park. It's got a pond in the center. There's a small bridge over the pond inside of it, and you go to turn left and start walking on the street, and you start to hear howlings and the to your right, deep within the park.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Sure, just walking down.
Pop, you're gonna make me drop my candy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Whose dog is that?
I don't know, but they should probably keep it away.
Make a intelligence check.
Can I pet that dog?
I don't want to go pet the dog.
I'm approaching the rabid dog.
I rolled a 19 intelligence.
Nice. 14 for me.
No one that you know of has a dog out over near this part of the neighborhood.
I had a nat 20.
Nat 20. No one no one has a dog over here. The nearest person that has a dog is like over by the A, where Fellow Street and Willow Street meet. Like a dog that's like it's large, like that's big to make like.
Maybe someone's dog got lost. We should go check it out.
Yeah. What time is it? Do we have
It
enough time to
is
do that?
about 5:30.
Okay.
No, right now it's around like 5:45. Only like 15 minutes walking down the street.
What if we stop by the old folks' home, since that still loops around on the other side of the park, and we can see if we can get a better view of what it is. And old people typically have good candy.
I like the way you
So
think.
maybe we can hit up. It's not a street full of houses, but there's one building with lots of rooms.
All right.
Yeah, but then they're going to give us that weird candy.
Like raisins?
Like the hard candy that sits in the bowl and the raisins and the pencils. I don't know.
Yeah. My Nana sometimes
Oh.
gives out pennies just because she can.
The strawberry ones, they're like hard on the outside and then
But
chewy
juicy
on
on
the
the
inside.
inside.
Yeah.
Where do you think buy those?
Old people.
Ugh.
They buy them from like the big tubes in the convenience stores, the grocery stores.
I don't think mints are candy.
To some people, they are.
The worst candy.
All right. So where are you guys going and turning then, or what are you guys doing? So you hear a dog or a howling or something off in the park. You can't see it. You hear that there, and you guys are on the street looking at Willow Street. What direction are you guys doing, or where are you going?
So I want to make the argument just to cut through the park, just because we're kids. I feel like we'll do that.
Oh,
It's faster.
Yeah.
well,
And then we
some
can-
time, you're right.
Yeah, definitely. And then we can loop back on the way and maximize our candy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second for that. Okay. So you guys start making your way through the park and cutting directly over to the old folks' home. I need someone to make a survival check as you're heading your way through the park.
I rolled a 21. I'm good at survival.
Me too. Hold on one second.
Oh,
Go for it. Make a second one.
okay.
Or
Nat 20. All right.
no, I meant Danny. to
Oh,
make
okay.
one. He said he's good
That's
at it
okay.
too. Go for it.
Yeah, I get advantage on survival tech checks, and it's 23.
Oh,
Perfect. Yeah, I mean this is pretty simple, pretty easy. There's no paths. You hop over the ditch that separates from where the road and the park kind of begins, and after you hop over it, there is you enter like, it's not like heavy dense woods, but it's dense enough that you don't want to get lost out here in the dark by yourself. But you're pretty familiar with how to cross through here. You know, you're all neighborhood kids, and this stuff that you guys are used to going to
Would
do.
you consider this as forested terrain?
This would not be forested terrain. I have forested terrain. This is not.
Okay.
Oh.
There is forest on the map if you were looking. The green that is to the far right over by the school, up to the very top near December Lane, and where there is the building with the D on it, as well as the green to the left around the blue lake.
Okay.
Those are forested.
Cool.
For actual like reference. So you start to make your way through this and make perception checks. See what you guys see while you're crossing through here.
16.
20 non-natural.
Nice.
20.
15.
15. What you got, Ricky?
He got
What was it again?
Perception checks.
I get 21.
Oh. So you're all talking on your way, crossing through this, discussing about, what's going to happen if you guys get some of the old people candy. What happens if they give you raisins? What if they don't give you candy at all? And you see a greasy ninth grader that you all know and you all hate. This is Kyle. Kyle and his cronies of bandits that try to cause trouble for you guys on the school bus, outside of school. He bullied you when you were all in middle school together, but now he's in the high school. He thinks he's so tough. And you all see him and four of his goons lurking over by the in the woods, over in like somewhere where the trees start to thin out, and they start they're over in like a huddle talking about how they're gonna go crash a party at Hannah Watson's, and they're discussing that. So you see them roughly 25 yards to your right as you're crossing through in between trees to the old folks' home.
Hey guys, it's Kyle. We hate Kyle.
That guy.
Yeah, F that guy. Hey, let's go around. We can sneak around if we're quiet and maybe keep all our candy and not have to deal with him. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Here, I'm going to grab some leaves from the ground and like stick it on everybody's face to kind of cover them up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
So that's a +10 for stealth as we're going around.
Here. Leaves. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Roll stealth checks, guys. +10.
+10.
Well, thank God for that, because I have disadvantage.
26.
17.
16.
26.
Okay. Oh, I needed to roll this. Okay, you guys feeling stealthy, sneak around past Kyle and his cronies. And just as you're about to exit the woods, this heavy mist starts to roll in and start to cover the outside barrier of where the street is and of where the woods end. You can't see past it. You start to turn around and you can't see where the street was. It's just forest now. You guys are covered in a mist, a fog.
Can we see each other still?
You guys can see each other, but it is now dense visibility, and you guys can only see within 10 feet of you. Anything past that is a perception with disadvantage.
I guess we just keep walking forward through the mist.
Hold on here. I have some items. So I have a torch. I'm just going to say I brought like an LED flashlight with me.
Yeah.
I'm going to pop that on.
Okay. Pop it out.
Does it help?
It shines through. You can see 20 feet in front of you, but you don't see the street. It's just there's no street there. Like, you can make a perception check to see what you see, but there's no street.
All right, I'll do that then. I rolled a 10.
10. It looks... Look, there's something far... way down there, something. Like, the trees start to clear out, but the trees are going for much longer than they are supposed to. Like, something magically is making there be more, and you don't understand. It's kind of like, this doesn't make sense.
And I'm going to put the flashlight away. And, well, why don't we keep going then? Surely the street's right up ahead.
Yeah, it should be. We shouldn't be too far from there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll grab out like my little Nerf crossbow and get it ready just in case.
as you guys start to carry on, you hear in the faint distance, "Ah!" as you hear a scream, blood curdling, come from the direction of where Kyle and his gang was.
Okay, time to go. Hightail it.
I also move.
The mist starts to fade out now, and as you guys are pushing through the edge of the forest of this wooded, the street view comes back into view. And make a dexterity check, or I'm sorry, make dexterity saves, all of you, as you come rushing to the edge of the woods, of this little, like, not woods, it's a little park, forested.
18.
18,
Well,
24.
nice.
24, 18,
12.
12,
21.
21. You all stop abruptly, seeing headlights coming down past the street. You all quickly grab Danny and pull him as he almost got hit by a car. The mist fading behind you into the park, and when you turn around, you can see back into the park. You could see where the trees fade out, and it opens into the clearing, kind of where Kyle and his cronies were, but it's not there. Alas, you are staring at the old folks' home across the street to your right.
What do you guys think? Should we at least give it a shot?
And we're already here.
How about we check out like 2 rooms, and if it's good candy, we go on, and then if it's just like garbage, we'll go.
Fine.
I'm good with that.
I'll give you a double if it's something good. You'll get an extra peanut butter cup.
Ooh.
If I get a penny, though, I'm out.
All right. You guys cross over, and there is a 1-story, single floor old folks home. It's a kind of like an elementary school in size, where it kind of sprawls out over the property, and you enter in through the entrance. There's a cell sign that says, "Till life's last breath, retirement." And you walk in, and there is a center little almost like an information type desk. And there are 3 hallways, one to your left, one ahead of you past the information desk, and one to your right.
Is anybody at the desk?
You look over at the desk, and it is completely empty. It's all lit up, but no one is at the desk as of right now. You hear like tacky 50s music just playing on loop, almost like a hum droning of it.
Is there any like paperwork on the desk?
Yeah, there's a nightly, almost like a nightly checklist. There's a big tub of candy sitting there. You see a set of keys are sitting next to it, and there's a cell phone with a charger.
Yeah, so I want to take that whole bucket of candy. No one's here.
Make a sleight of hand check.
I want to grab the keys.
You're gonna just grab the keys?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this is like someone's house keys. You know, so you see a car key on it. There is a bottle opener. There is a little switchblade knife on it. A little pepper spray type thing, like little like mace, like little like it's kind of like the survivalist, like the whole key ring set.
I'll grab the keys.
Okay.
I grabbed a 21 on that sleight of hand, by the way.
Oh yeah. So you don't know if anything saw you or not,
24 for me.
but you guys take a whole bucket of candy. We'll say that his
Yeah, I'm divvying it up though, by the way. So
divvying it up. It is a bucket of 50-piece candy. Or oh no, we'll make it easy. It's 40 piece. No, yeah, 40-piece candy. Make it easy. You bucket it all up. You guys are here, and you're looking down the hallways, and you see the lights start to flicker off, off, off as the hallways are getting darker as it approaches you, but then one kind of flickers on in the back. Flickers off, flickers on. All the hallways are kind of just flickering all weird.
Is there like a bell or anything at the desk? Like a ring for assistance type deal? Some places even have doorbells on the sidewall.
There is a bell on the counter.
I would like
You
to
say.
ring the bell.
Ding ding. Mm. Nope. No one shows up.
Well, we got the candy. Do we want to stay and try to get more from these old people, or do we want to just?
I think
Was it good
that's-
candy?
Yeah, what
Ooh,
kind of
that's a
candy
good question.
Did we get good and plenty, or did we get like good candy?
Are you taking the time to look in your and do it right now?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll kind of keep lookout too, just in case anybody's walking by or comes out of the halls.
Yeah. You're looking at it, and it is. Let's see. Let me roll on this one. See what your percentage get. Yeah, you actually got some pretty good candies. You got probably, we'll say, a bunch of Reese's. You grabbed a handful of Butterfingers, and a big handful of the Fireballs. Surprisingly enough, we got a mix of that.
What do you think? Want to go down the straight ahead?
Well, sure.
Yeah, we might as well. We're here.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. You're all there. All right. So,
Real
as
quick.
you head down, what hallway are you heading down?
The straight one, the one in front of
Straight,
us.
yeah, in front of us.
The one straight. Okay.
Danny, how long does that pass without a trace last for?
An hour, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I'll double check that, but I believe it's an hour.
Dick.
Okay. Well, we'll say that the minute you pass the front desk and begin walking down the first, the hallway straight ahead of you, you see a figure when one of the lights flicker on, standing at the very back. You see an old person just kind of like standing outside of their room, kind of looking down at you. And she has a sickly smile on her face. She looks sickly and green.
Hey, Ricky, is that your grandma?
I don't think so. She's not that color.
Huh.
Is that Sammy's grandma?
Maybe she's making the same kind of moves he was, and
She's kind of like
Yeah.
walking over to you. Is that you?
I'm gonna get my paper towel quarterstaff out and just make sure this person keeps their distance from me.
She comes walking a little closer. You see the lights flicker out in front of her, and they flicker back on. And she's gone.
Oh,
Make a perception check, guys.
We should leave.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same.
Ooh,
I rolled a 9.
I think you beat me. Still, hold on.
15.
22.
I rolled an 8.
8. Ricky, you being scared, you don't know what's going on, being spooked out that this figure just vanished and disappeared. Everyone else, you notice the lighting in the room around you start to get darker and close in on you as between the rooms in this down this hallway, this mist starts to roll out but underneath the doors and start to cover the floor. As you now hear, I was left here all alone. As the woman appears now, but now she is a translucent green spectral figure floating and coming after you.
That's not my
after
fault.
You all, and I need you all to roll initiative for me.
That's not my fault.
Not my grandma. Didn't do it. Oh, 19.
13.
Hold on one second. Who had 19? Tony?
Yes.
15.
Mark had so hold on. 19, 15.
13 for me.
Danny. What'd you say real quick?
13.
13. Ricky, what'd you get?
17.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Hiya, hiya.
Oh, nice. Okay. So the old spirit in front of you comes flying right at you first, Ricky. She's gonna. She comes. She's gonna pass through you and do a life drain, and that is. Oop, is my D20? Ooh, 9 to hit.
No.
9. As you feel a cold body just pass through you and just kind of float up in the air behind you. That's weird. That's never happened to you.
Why?
Up next is a spirit that comes floating through one of the doors down this hallway and comes diagonally right at you, Mark. Same thing. It's a 18 to hit. Mark?
Yeah.
18. Does that hit you?
Hold on. What am I going up against? What am I matching it to?
AC. 18.
Yeah, I got a 15.
Okay, so that's going to hit you as you feel. Ooh. You feel as 12 as this creature just kind of floats through your body and kind of you feel a cold shiver as her hands pass up and smack your pallet candy, and 12 candies fly out. The Reese cups that you just got hit the ground and they fade away into dust. They go or smoke and just burn up and just simmer away. It is now Tony, your turn.
All right.
It's gonna go Tony, Rick, Mark. Then you're at the end.
All right. So before anything happens, I'm gonna call out to Danny and say, "Are these those guys from that movie that you like?"
No, these ones.
These are the undead, right?
I don't know. Would you consider these undead or no? I don't think so.
These are. Let's see. They are undead.
So what do we do? What do we do?
Go for the head and run.
All right. So I'm gonna take out the Nerf 6 shooter. In D&D terms, it's a hand crossbow. So I get 2 attacks. I have a feat that allows me to take an extra attack as my bonus, so I'll get 3 per go.
Mm-hmm.
And then my other feat, sharpshooter, allows me a couple things, but the big one is I take -5 to hit and trade it for +10 damage.
Sure.
Oh yeah, the sharpshooter wager.
I got the modified. I took the air restrictors out of the Nerf guns, so they hit a little harder, but they're gonna be a little less accurate.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah. Little thumbtacks. Love it.
All right, hand crossbow with the first old lady. So 11 -5 for the first one.
Does not hit.
Thanks.
The first one, it does not hit.
All right, second shot is an 18, 26 -5, 21.
That hits.
Okay. And then my last bonus action will be 18 minus 5 at 13.
So real quick, so you can sharpshooter is how many shots do you have? How many shots is the sharpshooter? Is it a reload? Do you have a reload property on it?
So again, crossbow expert allows me to ignore that.
You have the crossbow expert. Okay,
I took both of those feats.
Got it. You're good.
So
That
I
makes
think one
sense.
hit, 13 was a miss.
13 is a hit.
Oh,
So the third one's is a hit. So last 2 hit, deal damage.
So 5 on the first one, 5 on the second one, 10 damage, and then 2 hits is plus 10. So 30 total.
So the first. So are you? Who are you? Are you popping both second shots at the second one that went through Mark?
Yeah.
Okay. That one dead.
Oh.
You see this creature it just hit the ground, and where she hits the ground, there is a puff of smoke, and the spirit is no more, just gone, seemingly dead. It is now. Do you want to do anything else on your turn?
I'll just start making my way towards the door.
All right, backing out of the place. Or what door?
Where we came in, right?
You guys are okay. So you're backing your way out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Up next is Ricky.
So what is the other one around me still that went through me?
It is standing. It is floating up directly behind you.
Okay.
About 5 feet in the air.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna hit it with my hands.
Gonna punch a ghost. Got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and punch a ghost.
Let's do it. You afraid of those?
All right, so 17.
17 hits.
All right, that's 5 damage for the first one.
Got it.
Second one's gonna be a 24
That hits.
for 6 damage.
Jesus.
And then...
We're stronger than our real characters. This is great.
Oh, it's awesome. I'm going to use one of my key points to do flurry of blows.
I'll do the thing.
All right. Flurry of blows.
So I get to make 2 more unarmed strikes against it. 18
Hit.
and unnatural 20
Yeah.
for 8 damage between the 2 total.
This spirit just kind of drops and hovers and just drops in through the ground.
Yeah! Hey! Hey! I tried to have a soundboard earlier and it didn't work.
It is now Mark's turn, then Danny.
How many more ghosts are we looking at here?
Technically, you guys don't see anything else, so combat is over.
Combat's over. All right.
Maybe we can turn off that humidifier. It's hard to see in here.
You do see that the smoke is still kind of, or the mist is still kind of bellowing into the room, and it's still darkened.
I will. Let me see what I got here. Hold on.
I'm going to just start making my way out of this place.
Yeah, if Tony's backed up so far and Ricky's backing up, I'll follow suit with them and kind of go to head out as well.
Okay. As you go to move and walk out, you feel a swipe come from your knees as a spirit was low on the ground, and just takes a cut at you. Let's see. 18 plus 4. It does 3 points of damage as you feel 3 more candies go knocking out of your bag. You're pale. I don't know what it is.
Just me or all of us?
Just you.
Okay.
It had ducked down.
All right.
It is. Are you doing anything else besides just moving?
No.
Okay. Before we get to Danny's turn, you see, you guys hear as an old gentleman of a ghost is spectral, all green and translucenty, starts to have a coughing fit, and stumbles its way past and in through you, Danny, as it's gonna do a life drain. 12 plus 4 is 16.
Hits.
9 pieces of candy stumble out of your bag as this body just passes through you and is now sitting in front of you, standing there.
Cool. My turn.
Now it's your turn.
Ah! I'm gonna shoot it in the head and
Yep.
start making my way backwards. So, let's see. That is 26. I'm assuming hits.
That hits, yeah.
All right, cool. And then 6 points of damage on that. And then quickly shoot again. That is 25.
That hits.
And 3 points of damage.
That's something. Okay.
And I'm gonna be high booking it out to the front door to get out.
All right, you guys all booking it and out the door. There's one right there. So you're booking it out. That one already reacted. The one that passed through you, as you go to run away, it's going to use a reaction and just kind of swipe at you and kind of like move to do a little bit of a life drain at you. 3 plus 4, 7.
Nope.
Nope. Misses past you. All right, you start to book it outside, move it out. Top of the round, it goes to the one in the ground that swiped at you, Mark. Kind of starts to float up and turn around at you, Ricky. And it goes, and it just kind of like shakes and like, it just kind of like, it just kind of floats through you. It's weird. I don't know. And it is a 17 plus 4 to hit. I don't know what your AC is.
My AC is 16.
Yeah, it hits then, as it does.
I'm going to use my reaction to deflect missiles thing so I can reduce the damage.
Okay. It is, what is it, by half? Or what do you...
No, it's I have to roll. So when I do this, it's I roll a D10 plus 8.
Oh, plus 8. Okay, I mean, you take no damage. It's less than that.
Oh, if I reduce it to 0 and have a free hand, I can spend a key point to make a ranged attack.
I'll allow it.
I'm gonna do it.
God. Monks. So who's multi-classing into monks, guys?
I might. It's pretty sick. No, I'm gonna stay my rogue self.
No, I
Oh, it hits with a 24
that hits.
for 4 damage. I keep rolling ones.
Just you pop this in the face, and as you punch the ghost, it smoke disapparates, and the lights start to flicker back on slowly, and the music kind of resumes back up, and you guys are booking the hell out of here.
Yes.
All right, you guys book it out of there, and you're on the streets. Where are you guys going? It is roughly, let's see. By now, it is roughly, let's see, 6:30-ish.
The hell was that?
I don't know. It was
All right, guys.
weird.
All right. 6:30 now. I say we hurry up and try to get that candy.
The big candy, or are we gonna still zigzag, or do you guys want to cut over towards Haddington's farm over there?
Maybe we should go as far as we need to now and work our way back.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We can zigzag on the way back and gather up as much as we can.
All right, so we're gonna head towards the farm.
Okay, so you guys are going to cut right and go down Willow Street to the right towards the farm in that direction?
Yeah.
Okay. Or you guys be cutting left out of there. All right, so you guys start heading down until you get to East Ave, where the farm is on. You pass a bunch of houses. If you want to trick or treat on, I'll let you guys do that. You can make charisma checks.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. Let me see what you guys get as far as candy. Ooh.
I got 18.
I rolled a 7.
13.
Hold on.
This is candy times 2 on this street. This is 100 on the percentage die.
I also got a 7.
All right, you guys times 2. That is your candy that you guys acquire.
So candy's temporary hit points.
Yeah,
All right.
that's how we're gonna track it on the go.
So whatever we roll for charisma is going to be our candy, and then
Yep.
times 2 because of the street. Gotcha.
Yep.
Damn.
Ooh, I got 36 pieces of candy, y'all.
28 off of that.
They don't like
Actually,
sumo
26.
wrestlers and cowboys on the street.
Apparently, I don't like this candy favoritism.
As you guys are coming out of the old folks' home, you notice that this mist comes rolling in from the sides of the streets and from behind you. And it's not as thick as it was in the Pine Bark Park, but this mist kind of rolled in out of nowhere. And it's enough to notice that this is weird and creepy.
Guys, these windmills that they put up are really sucking this year.
And
Yeah.
those of you that watch binge watch your slasher films, this just gives you this odd, eerie vibe that you want to be careful of the mist because you don't know what's coming in and out of it. But that's only in horror movies, right?
That's only in movies.
So
I think these old people are carrying their humidifiers with us or with them. We might want to hurry up and get out of here.
So as you walk down to the end of East Lane Ave, takes about half hours. You're going through trick or treat, knocking on doors. You reach the East Ave. You go left or right. If you go right, there is a little development of the larger squares to the bottom right corner of the map next to the Pine Bark Park. Those are it's like a business park with like stores and businesses. And where there is a C is is one of your guys, or if not all of yours, favorite third grade teacher, Miss Murray. Wait, what's her name? Quick, what's her name? Old Miss Murray, and she's in her 60s. And as you start walking up to where the street is, you can see her house is already done up as an old witch's house with the fake boards on the windows, and kids are walking out, laughing and cheering and giggling and carrying bags of candy and stuff up and down the streets. Now it's starting to get darker. The streets are starting to get busier.
Do you guys want to stop by teacher's house and see what she's giving out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as it's not
Sure.
pencils.
Right.
Trick or treat.
Going up to her house, and you see that there are kids walking away with candied and carameled apples, big cups of hot apple cider. And you guys have always had this, have all had this hot apple cider before. It always warms you up whenever you go trick or treat with your parents. You love it. It's a perfect snack. And you're not supposed to take candy or take you're only supposed to take candy that is wrapped in safety. But as a teacher, so your parents usually are like, it's okay. Like, you go get your apple. It's a little different. As you walk up, some kids kind of pass by you. It's your turn to go up to the door, and you go to knock and trick or treat. And there's a second. You hear as she opens the door, and she's done up as a witch. The big black hat crooked a little bit. She got this big fake rubber nose that looks like it's a little falling off that she tried to stick into her face herself. There's a mole here. That's actually a real mole. You all forget how fake it actually kind of looks, how it actually all looks kind of natural now. How Danny, Ricky, Mark, Zed, T. How are you all doing tonight? Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween,
Hey.
Miss Murray.
Please come in. I just have new apples being dipped right now. If you want some.
All right, I'll go in.
Sure.
Sure.
Absolutely.
She let you into her house, and as you go walking in, she went full out this year. Her kitchen is it's all decorated up with cabinets with vials and almost like a witch's apothecary, kind of like where it's got like all the ingredients and all the spices and herbs and the eye of newt, and the labels all look like really intricately. She went all out. And on where her kitchen table would be, there's a big cauldron pot. It's going, is there something in there? She walks over and just smells it and does a little bit of a stir. She walks over her oven, opens it, closes it. Just one moment. Let me go get the apples. As she walks off into the other room. You guys are all sitting in her kitchen.
Gonna look around. Is there any available candy sitting anywhere?
Make a perception check.
All right. 17.
17. All right. What you see is you see that there's some candy laying around in a bowl out by the front door when you first came in. It doesn't look like it's really been touched. It looks still filled up. You notice some trick-or-treater bags are on the ground at the foot of the door, kind of just like laying there. And as you're looking around, kind of like on her cabinets and just kind of like looking for like where the candy may be stashed, that, you know, if she has possibly like a bag sealed or like another bag like for her own personal stash, you see there is a vial that says children tears, and it's almost full with a cork sitting next to it.
Guys, I don't remember any of this stuff being on sale at Spirit this year.
Oh, she might have made it herself, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take the children's tears.
You're going to take the children's tears? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little vial, uncorked. It's just kind of resting there, and it's like like that big, and it's a little glass tube, and it's filled with like this liquid.
Okay. I'll stick it in my little Halloween sack.
No, you'll cork and stick it in your Halloween sack. Cool. Took a little vial of children's tears. And with that, what's everyone's passive perceptions?
14.
14?
15.
15?
16.
16?
11. Well,
All
hold on.
right.
Passive perception. 12. I'm sorry, 12.
Okay. This is okay. Okay. This is. Nope, not that one. Crap. Where the hell is it?
This DM lookup is brought to you by Oogie Games. 2406 Military Road, Niagara Falls, New York, 14304. Buy, sell, trade, fix, or get games. Oogie Games. They probably have Monster Hunter, Monster Rancher, Those hunting.
Pokemon.
There you go, Pokemon.
Pocket Monster.
Whatever those hunting games are you see in most arcades with the green and orange guns that they have too for console that no one ever buys.
I bought that.
There you go.
I didn't like it.
I really need to close this up. Oogie Games.
Perfect. No, that's perfect. So, and with that, you all are distracted looking around in her kitchen because, like Mark said, this is a lot of extra decorations that weren't at Spirit. As you all hear as the front door has now been shut, and you hear a locked. Looking over, the door's now shut.
Hello?
You hear that emanates from the entire room.
Mrs. Murray?
You now see this steam bubbling off of the cauldron start to rise and waft over the floor as she coming out of the hallway that she just entered, grabbing the doors and pulling her through as she's now this grotesque looking hag with this purple makeup that looks like her skin has been dyed blue, and she is now wearing some tattered rags as she goes, "You were always my favorite teacher's pets." As she is slowly coming over to you. Who's first? As she waves her one hand and the oven door just drops open. And she's walking towards you all.
Can I take the bubbling cauldron and kind of like put it between us and them, just kind of like pour it out and...
So you're going to go to pour the bubbling cauldron out?
Yeah, just to kind of slow her down.
Make a strength roll. Or strength
right.
check as you try to see if you can lift up this.
12.
You go to lift it up a little bit. It's a very heavy cauldron. You thought this was a prop. This is a steel cauldron, cast heavy, and this is real. And she looks, she goes, "I love this night every year. There's a little secret about our town that once a year on Halloween, all of us get to show our true selves." As she now starts to begin pointing a finger at 1, 2, 3, 4. Ricky, she points a finger at you and starts to mutter a couple words under her breath, and she casts magic missile on you.
Good.
While she's muttering, can I spray her with that mace that I took from the old folks' home?
Yeah. She shoots, or so you're gonna do it as she's muttering.
Yeah, so while she's like doing the incantation, I just want to like blast her in the face with the mace.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that. She'll have disadvantage on her next attack roll. She pull it out, and she is. Unfortunately, these just hit. 4. Ooh, that's 10 points of damage. As 3 dark, sickly green lights shoot out of her finger and go as they hit you. Knocking candy as you go shaking back and forth.
That's my candy.
Would you all like to roll initiative?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, low initiative.
7.
Perfect.
I got a 6.
All right, hold on. So Tony is 7. Ricky, you got 6. Initiative. Mark, what'd you get?
4.
4. Danny,
10.
10. Ooh. Auto roll. Oh, perfect. All right. Right at the top of initiative is the night hag's turn. She's going, please. Do make it more fun for me. Don't just take it. As she is going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement. As a black beam comes out of her finger and she points it again at you, Ricky. It is at disadvantage this time, though.
Woo.
Let's see, is it the range spell attack? So it's 18. Ooh, 13 plus. What's her spell attack? Range spell attack. Where the hell is it? Be 13. It's 19 to hit you.
Oh, it hits.
Oh, it hits.
Could I?
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. This is
What?
a Constitution save. She doesn't. She doesn't make an attack roll. It's a Constitution save.
Oh,
You have
okay.
to save from this.
Too many tabs. I lost it behind my computer. Oh, thank God I lost it behind my computer. 19.
Oh, 19 saves.
Yeah.
And you take.
Oh.
Let's see. I hit the target deals only. Okay, so you only deal half damage until the end of your until wait, what? Hold on. Black beam springs to you make a ranged spell attack. Hit the target deals only half damage until the. We're gonna say you saved against it. She casts a spell and it you save against it.
All right.
Yeah. It is now top of the order. It goes Danny, you're up. As she's this night haggy, old Miss Murray is on the other side of the cauldron around all four of you with the door to your left and to her right. It's gonna be 15 foot, 10 feet out of this room, and then 10 feet to the door. Door is also locked.
I'm also going to kind of move myself behind the cauldron to kind of put that between me and her. And Mrs. Murray, this isn't really funny anymore, and I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on her, bonus action. And then I'm going to aim for the head and go with the crossbow.
Go for it. Go for the eyes.
That is 17.
17 hits.
Nice. Nice. 14 points of damage.
Nice. Oh my God, ouch.
And then I'm going to go again and shoot again. 19 and 7, 26.
That also hits.
All right. And that is 11 points of damage.
Nice. She's looking hurt.
Sweet.
Okay. Top of it, it goes to Tony.
All right. So another one of my Nerf things that I brought with me, I modified one of those bows, those like dumb pump bows.
Yeah.
Shoot two at once, but I tied a bunch of shoelaces on both of the darts, and that is my net. So I'm going to be making an attack with that.
Okay.
So I roll a 16 to hit with the net.
16. You go to aim, take shot, pump it, and as you go to shoot, the net just goes over her head as she ducks.
All right. All right. Then I'll use my. Is the bonus action to switch weapons?
I'll let you do a bonus action to switch weapon.
Okay. Then I'll switch and I'll take my one shot with the regular crossbow.
Okay.
And that is a non-natural 20.
That hits.
So 5 damage. No
5
sharpshooter.
damage. Okay. Got it. It is now Rick and then Mark's turn. As she begins to reach inside of her cloak and start to rummage for something to pull out. Oh, I got something special for you.
I'm just gonna charge her and go ha 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 ha, and make a slew of unarmed strikes at her. There you go. Thank you.
That's awesome.
First one's gonna be a 17.
That hits.
All right, so that'll be 4 damage or 5 damage.
There you go.
Second one's gonna be a 19
That hits.
for 8 damage.
Okay.
All right. Third one's gonna be a 24 for another 5 damage.
Jesus.
Oh, just wait. I'm using another key point. I've only got 5. I've already used 3 now. So I'm going to flurry of blows and take 2 more unarmed strikes at her.
Okay.
For a 25.
That hits.
8 damage.
That hits, yeah.
And a 6 or unnatural 20 for 8 damage.
Total?
No, the last 2 were 8 and 8 damage, so 16 total for the last 2.
But no, you get a natural 20, so was that the double?
No, unnatural 20.
Oh, okay. So then it is... That's 32 points of damage.
And then...
Wait,
I don't think...
no,
I
that's
can't do-
34 points, because it was 26... Nope. Yeah, that's 34 points of damage.
1, 2, 3. There's some... I have to check one thing. There's like... It has to do with the kind of monk I am, and it's how I just leave.
I'm hearing feedback on something.
Is it me?
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
lie,
know.
I thought that feedback was like the intentional spooky sounds.
Yeah, I thought it was intentional on your end, Tone.
Well, it went away.
Yeah, now it's gone.
It was
Don't-
me. Someone is leaf blowing outside behind my window.
Okay.
My apologies.
No, it's okay. As long as... No, it's fine then. It has got a spooky, like, all right. I said, I know if it was feedback.
I legit thought that was your music, though. That's funny.
I'm going to use my drunken technique, so whenever I use Fury of Blows, I gain the benefit of the disengage action, and my walking speed increases 10 feet.
Okay.
So I'm going to now tell her I'm sorry and just get like 40 feet. I don't know how close or far I am. I'll just go like 20 feet, I guess, or 25 feet away from her.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Mark, it's your turn.
All right.
Well, Mark Ninja.
Mark the Ninja. All right. I'm going to attempt to try and how close is she to the oven that was open that she opened up?
It is 2 feet from her. It's right to her left.
Can she fit in the oven?
No.
It's not big enough for an adult.
No. Not easily.
Okay.
Well, Mark is like, all right, I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna put her in the oven.
I want to try and put her in the cauldron.
Okay, how are you doing this?
I can grapple or shove her, apparently. It's one of my actions in combat, but
Okay. We're gonna make you want to go for like a grapple check?
sure.
All right. Well, I'll let you roll either strength either roll an athletics or an acrobatics check against a dex save on my end.
All right, I'm gonna roll acrobatics, and I've got a
I got 12.
15.
You have you run up around her, knee her, grab her arm, twist it around, grab her over, just like you had watched the older high schoolers teach you in modified wrestling how to put someone into a grapple, and you have her kind of bent over the cauldron. Do you have anything that you could do to do more? Because that's your action as far as grabbing her. You're a monk, so I don't know what your abilities will let you do as far as key points and stuff.
Let's see. I've got bonus action, but it's pretty much the same as what Ricky has as far as the extra blows and stuff like that. I suppose I can try like punching her in the back of the head to try and get her closer into whatever's in there.
Okay.
Use a Fury of Blows, I guess.
Sure.
All right. So my bonus action for that, I guess I press this button and I get a 22.
That hits.
And then I roll this thing and it's 7 for damage.
As you punch her, you go to like kind of whack her in the back as she's hunched over the cauldron as you're trying to get ready to like tip her, and you perfectly place it right in the back corner of the neck as you see your body go limp and kind of just dump bent over, her face just submerged into the cauldron. Combat's over. She just kind of laying in the cauldron.
Just kind of tip her the rest of the way in at this point.
Yep.
I'll help him out with that as well too.
What do you think she meant by secret of the town?
Is there any anything around that we can look at? Is there any notes or flyers that this Halloween in Networkville? Is there anything like that around? No, nothing.
Make investigation checks. For anyone that wants to look around, actually, I could let you guys do this.
I'm going to go on a separate investigation. I want to look if there's evidence that a dog would have lived here.
Go for it.
I got 16.
I got a 15.
7.
20.
Okay. Collectively, all looking over her notes. First up, no dog at all.
Okay.
Good check, though.
Could confirm.
Yep. Apart from that, looking over the notes, you don't find any flyers as of this is what's going on in town, but you do find a witch's tome book that just kind of like with your basic knowledge of what do you guys read at 6th grade level, 7th grade level. What you can ascertain from this spell book is that every 365 days in this town of Podcastersville, there is a curse that allows wildest imaginations and fantasies to become reality.
I look over at the oven and then I look back at the group. I think Mrs. Murray was intending to eat us.
We should leave.
Yeah.
Oh,
grab a couple of the little trick or treat bags by the door, and I'll like stuff them in my sack too before we try to get out.
Can I pick up my candy that fell out when she hit me?
Yeah.
All right.
Pick up your candy, scoop it back up. As well as you're looking at the trick or treat bags. You see that they have the names Kenny Loddings on it. John Hammond the 7th.
Oh.
No, 7th. This is further.
Modern setting.
Son of John Hammond the 5th.
So, John Hammond the 6th was his older brother. Yeah.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, you see. So yeah, you do notice that there are 2 kids from schools names on these backpacks or on these little candy sacks.
Do I see anything for Sammy? Was his name?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Right,
Wait, do we know these kids?
Yeah, you guys know these kids. These kids from
Have we
school.
Are they like missing?
You haven't seen them today?
Are there any other signs that there's
reading.
somebody else in the house? Is there any
With your investigation check, there's no one else in the house that you found. Where are you looking for people in the house?
Guess we could check the doors real quick on the left and right.
Yeah. Go check the doors. And the front door to the house, it turns and it kind of pulls, but it feels like it is locked. Something has locked it still.
Oh, maybe we have that key. Does that work?
I've got keys on me that I took from the nursing home.
She's kind of old. Maybe they're hers.
Try out the keys.
Not the right keys.
I'm gonna go through to Mrs. Murray's body hanging in the cauldron. I'm gonna kind of pat through and see if she has anything on her.
Well, her whole body went into the cauldron. So you're going to pull her out of the cauldron now?
No, I'm just gonna search through the cauldron through the water.
The water. I need you to as you go to put your hand in it, you get burnt, scalded, and as you pull back in reaction, you 2 pieces of your candy fall into the bubbling cauldron of acid, maybe.
Ow, that's hot.
You're like,
And does the other door open?
The door she came through, yes, it's opened. It opens into a little living room with a TV and a couch on one side of the TV, kitty cornered, and then there's a reclining chair that is sitting there with its back to you.
Maybe there's a back door we can get out of here.
You guys walk into the living room. You don't see any back door, but looking for one, you see a skeleton sitting in the reclining chair with its hand on the remote.
It's weird. Is it real? Does it look real?
Guys, was there ever a Mr.
Murray was real. He had passed away a couple years prior.
I want to take a shot at the skeleton.
Okay.
Pop one off. See if he reacts.
Head just kind of dips down where you hit it. No reaction.
Can I search this room for keys?
Yeah. Make an investigation check.
13.
15. Looking around and tucking in between where the skeleton is and looking over in the magazine. There's like a little magazine, like a TV guide that they just had stacked there. And you see a purse sitting on one part of the couch, and you look in there and you pull out a ring of keys.
All right, I'm going to throw them over to Mark.
Nice. And as well as when you were in the purse, there was 10 pieces of butterscotch candy.
Oh, all right. Split that up.
Okay. Yep. You guys use the keys. They open the front of the house. You guys can leave.
I would like to lock the door behind us.
Yeah. You're taking her keys with her? All right.
You got keys too.
We could just like put them under the front mat, I guess.
Yeah.
So you guys leave there. And okay. It's actually really clear. There's no mist rolling amongst the streets here. Kids are laughing and giggling as they're walking by, almost as if no one noticed the commotion that happened within the house.
Guys, let's try and get to the court. Let's try and get to the high court and get this candy. It's been kind of a crazy night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say the same.
It's now pushing around 7:30-ish too, so you don't have that much long before because you have to make your way back home still.
How long of a walk is it from High Court to our home?
From High Court to your home, it's roughly about an hour or so walk.
Yeah, okay.
That's a straight shot away, no interruptions.
Yeah, we better hurry up then.
Yeah.
So you guys cut left over at East Ave, and you begin walking. To the right of you, as you go down, there is a open cornfield. That's what that yellow little square is. It's a cornfield with a couple figures standing on posts in the field. Pass for about half a block, and there is a farm. And I wrote it wrong on the map. It's actually that I didn't write Haddington. It's actually the Loddings farm. Funny enough. No, obviously. Kenny lives there. There's a Loddings farm. To the right, there is Kenny's house. There's a barn 20 feet from the house where his father would work on mechanic and like tractors and that. Walk further. There's houses to your left. You guys can trick or treat at the Loddings, trick or treat on the street, or you guys are going to go straight to High Court.
Tony, what do you want to do?
I mean, we might as well. It's on the way. We might as well trick or treat at the farm.
Trick or treat at the farm. 16. What's going on here? As you're walking up to the farm, you hear, "Hey, you boys, get him!" Turning around, you see Kyle, frickin' greasy little of a kid there. See a freshman on with his friends, and they're on bicycles now, pedaling after you. You hear as one of them has a baseball card or something still stuck in their pegs as they're riding bicycles now, coming after you up East Ave. Kenny's, the Loddings farms, 20 yards to your right. So you can either cut right for the farm, go straight to try to outrun them, go to a house to your left, and go down a street. Your guys' choice.
How far away is the farm?
Farm's 20 yards, so like 60 feet out. It's like you're at, like, it's like a long extended driveway.
I'm gonna book it towards the cornfield. That's our best shot, I think.
Book it into the cornfield.
I'll have to get off their bikes.
To the corn.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna wherever we're ducking in from the corn, like our entrance point. I'm gonna follow them.
So you guys all book it into the cornfield, right into the middle. Going running. Make survival checks with disadvantage as you're all running frantically in the dark into the cornfield.
Natural 1. Sorry, guys.
You said disadvantage or advantage?
Disadvantage as you're all running frantically.
I hate you. I nat 20'd.
Oh,
Good.
Turd sandwich.
I naturally get survival checks with advantage, so with the disadvantage, it just cancels out to 1, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I got 11.
Oh, 7.
Okay.
Plus.
No, that was it.
No, I'm sorry.
2.
Isn't your favorite terrain corn? No?
You know what?
Yeah,
his favorite terrain might be corn.
You know what? This is
terrain.
I'll give you the forested terrain because the forest is what's kind of where, if you're running far enough, you like to travel through the forest, so you cut through the Loddings farm every now and then.
I do get naturally stealthy, and I can attempt to hide even if I'm obscured slightly.
Okay.
Does that help me at all?
No. Not until you begin to hide.
Oh.
What'd you get for survival with disadvantage?
6.
6? All right, guys, you are all spread out. Everyone roll a D10 for me.
Oh, no. I gotta pick a good one.
1.
Got it.
5.
10.
2.
Ricky, what you have?
5.
Got it. Cool. So you guys all go busting into the cornfield. Are you running for anything specific? Are you going? How far are you going before you hide? Where are you guys going? What's the direction like? You guys all just sprint, and with being dark, you all kind of scatter in different directions. So how far are you running, and when are you guys stopping?
I want to just run towards the farm, the actual farmhouse, the building.
Okay.
Structure.
So you cut more towards the left direction. Okay. And you're gonna go run until you get to the farm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you book it. All right. Tony, how far and where? What direction?
Straight line.
Straight line. When do you stop?
When I stop hearing bicycle spokes.
Okay.
Getting a card.
All right. You go about halfway in till you hear the bike kind of start to enter into the bikes start to enter into the cornfield, and then you hear, "Man, we won't be able to drive through this. Let's get them on foot. They can't be far." And you hear the a thud as Kyle and his goons are coming after you guys into this field. So they're on foot now. You're about halfway into the field. You know, after the field, it goes directly to a wooded forest. If you were to keep going further, Ricky and Danny, what directions did you guys go and how far in?
I went in about 40 feet straight. Like, I just kept running into the corn to try and get distance. And then once I stopped there, I'm going to look to see if I can see the farmhouse and make my way in that direction.
Perception check with disadvantage. Danny, where'd you go and how far?
I went up to about 3/4 of the way through the cornfield towards like the middle area. And I'm going to get down low and kind of stealth and wait and see until one of the goons or Kyle.
Okay. Make perception checks.
With disadvantage, I got a 12.
Got it. Danny, straight perception.
Perception 11.
11. Azoth? Or not Azoth. Man, wow.
That guy.
I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. Mark, you book it in through the cornfield, and you hear Kyle and the gang are in the field as you go running past it, and there is no one following you as you get to the door into the farm field or into the farmhouse, and it's empty. No one's in there. Lights are off. Tony, make stealth check as you hear that the gang is closest to you.
Okay, so with my stealth checks, because of my armor, I have disadvantage, but I thought of this as we were playing.
Yeah.
The cowboy boots most definitely have spurs.
Yep.
So I want to be very loud. I'm sneaking. All right, so stealth with disadvantage.
Yeah.
All right, 6 and more than 6. So 6.
6. Got it. You have a feeling that you may need to get ready to run because you hear Kyle go, "What was that noise? I heard it. It sounded like a metal ring clinging. It's like a chain or something chinking." What is that? As they're going to look through. Let me see what his perception check is. Oh, can't see. Looking overhead and looking around. Him and his some of his goons are bothering him. Maybe we lost them. Let's go check the farmhouse. As they head away from you and in the direction of the farmhouse. Danny,
I'm gonna try and wait till it's clear and then sneak my way back towards where their bikes were.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's clear, I don't want to chance anything. So
you wait about 5 minutes or so. You hear the rumbling pass, and you hear the shouting as they're going. Did one of them go this way? And they're out of the cornfield now as they're running towards the house. You can go after the bikes when you wish to.
All right, that's my horse.
You go over, get the bike. You get on it. Are you doing anything, or are you just kind of on the bike waiting?
I'm just kind of like finding the best bike. This is my cowboy horse. Gearing up, and I'm gonna get ready for a daring rescue.
Got it. So you are on a bike, ready to kind of just book it at any moment.
Yeah, the first sign of action in the farmhouse, I'm gonna charge in there, but I'm holding until then.
Okay. While this is happening, Ricky, you start pondering and start thinking about the slasher horror marathon you were watching the other night. You and Danny both stayed up, done like an all-nighter, watched every single one of the slasher extreme series.
Oh no.
And you start to look down and this mist starts to creep in on the ground. And Danny, you're on the ground. You can see this mist creep in, and you both start to hear, because you're actually relatively right near each other, you hear a as you hear corn stalks going as you hear it's being ruffled and moved as something is walking through this, not being stealthy at all.
Sick. I'm going to now dash back towards the street.
You're running straight towards the street.
Yes.
Do you look back at all, or are you just booking it?
I do not care what is behind me.
Book it.
I will follow suit. And
You
I
hear
will
Ricky
also-
booking it.
Yep.
I'm
And
a bait. I forgot I'm actually wearing the costume of like Honda with like the stuffing and everything. And I just picture him truffling, like taking down giant stalks of corn.
You go running out of it. Tony is sitting on his newly acquired horse. Mark, you're in the house. It's dark in there. No one's home. And you hear Kyle and the gang come walking up, looking around it. Do you see one go in the house? They go in the barn. You two, go check the barn. You, come with me. As Kyle comes walking into and starts to approach the house. What are you doing?
All right. So,
You're in this big, like, Southern type Victorian styled kitchen barn or kitchen large that connects to like a hallway with a staircase leading up. There is another room over that's a giant open dining room. Then there's a family living room. There is 2 bathrooms.
all right.
Where
So
are you
what
hiding and what are you doing?
all right. So I'm hiding, but I'm going to use my I'm going to use my phone and its Bluetooth connection to the house's speakers to do a minor illusion.
Yeah.
Create the illusion that the house is haunted and start playing the rattling chains. Get out of my house, but
yeah.
so that the sound is coming further away from where I am. So I'm going to be doing that. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
That's so cool.
Hey, when if they pass their save, can you make it like a commercial popped on the YouTube video?
It's the 30-second ad from Spotify where it's like, hey, tap now to watch a video. 30 minutes of ad-free music.
I'm not that good with it yet. One day I'd like to. See, they failed to save. As they hear, this place, get the hell out of here. And they go running out as the music starts blasting and blaring. And you can hear them in the other room, scared, running out as they run towards the barn.
Hey, real quick.
Yes.
I didn't get a chance to mention this because of the interruption, but I wanted to actually pop the chains off the other bikes that I'm not riding.
Okay.
While I'm waiting.
Got it. So you pop the chains off easy enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say it's easy enough.
Yeah. Since they have left, I just want to kind of, since the house is like dark and it's empty, I kind of want to explore and see if there's anything worth note of knowing what we know so far about the yearly tradition of Networkville, if there's any anything pertinent to that as far as information goes, that might give us more of a key as to what exactly is going on.
Investigation check. Let's see.
9.
9. No, nothing. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold tight then.
You're gonna hold tight in the house.
Yeah.
Okay. You hold tight in the house. You guys are outside. You all saw Kyle and one of his cronies go running off into the barn as well. You guys wish to do?
I'll look at Ricky, be like, think we should hurry up and grab Mark. And did you see where T went?
I thought we were running back. I was running back towards T.
You ran back towards him. At Tony is on is over on the bike in front of you.
Okay, yeah. Then we meet up. We need to go grab Mark and get out of here before they catch up to us.
Oh, what happened to the other bikes?
Don't worry about them. We don't need them.
But there's only.
Away?
Yeah, now they can't chase us.
But we could have used the bikes.
Oh.
How hard is to pop chains back on a bike when you're 12?
Make intelligence check, or no, make dexterity check.
All right. Come on. 10?
10?
19.
19. Working with the three of you guys, you all easily enough pop on the chains back. None of them are busted or broken. Ricky, as you were trying to fumble with one of the chain links kind of bit and snagged your finger.
Oh, got my candy.
No, it didn't get your candy, but you do have disadvantage on your next melee attack.
Oh, sad.
It's like,
But that's
ow,
fair.
It's going to hurt.
I bruised my thumb.
Anthony, did these bikes have pegs by chance?
One of them does, and it's yours.
Oh, good.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Derek.
And you guys are on bikes, and yeah.
So we'll take three bikes, and then one of us takes the pegs.
We're gonna save Mark the ninja.
Mark, you hear the sound of bicycles starting to drive down the street, closer, coming towards the house. Peeking out, you can see your friends are on the bikes, like, hey. They're on the bikes. You can see Tony, Ricky, and Danny on with the bicycles from Kyle and his friends. They're on their bikes.
All right, I'll run out to go join them on the bike.
All right, make a stealth check as you're running out of this house.
9.
You make it almost all the way there, but just as you're getting up and running onto the bike to hop on the pegs, you go to trip and fall, and you quickly catch yourself. But you go, ow! And just enough that Kyle and the guys, or Kyle and the boys, look out and go, hey, they have our bikes! Get them! And they go start to run. You guys hop on the bikes and kick off as you go straight. Or are you guys going to cut left and try to go down Howard Street, or you guys going up towards High Court? I don't know.
Let's go up to High Court, and while we are pedaling away, I want to throw down one of my smoke bombs as darkness to give us a cover for escape.
Perfect. As you do, you a little smoke bomb, and easy enough. You guys shake Kyle and the guys out of their way, and you guys head up, pedaling up High Court. Relieved you guys are finally here. It is closing on 8:30 now. Trying to run around, trying to get away, hiding.
What time do we have
Pedaling
to be back again?
9:30.
9:30.
Oh, good thing we have bikes now.
Bikes now.
Mm-hmm.
Guys have bikes now.
We're in the neighborhood where we need to be, though.
Yes, you are.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, let's go get those big candy bars.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys start pedaling up. You see Betty Ann's house off to the left. Emma Lenstein's. You see Joey Conori. Joey Conori. Yeah, that's the name. Go walking out of one of his houses and be like, hey guys, you better go get them. They're almost gone. They're the best. And you see he's carrying this giant candy bar as his parents are walking behind him going, oh my God, he's going to be awake all night. And you guys are up in the high court. It's a, like a little circle cul-de-sac, houses surrounding it, all super decorated with the big blow-ups. And lights and smoke are flashing from in front of the houses. And one of the houses looks like a haunted house. And the door keeps opening and shutting and opening and shutting. And almost like it's something that they bought at the store and it broke. And it's just malfunctioning. And kids are running out screaming. And some are giggling and laughing. And other kids are waiting in line to go in through that garage. But as you turn around and look for the new neighbors that had moved in, you see it. There's 5 houses in the circle. And as you look over at the newly neighbors that moved in over next to Emma Lenstein's, you hear people walking out saying, man, Dr. Frankie, she's awesome. She gave us giant look at the candy bars, Mom. Look at them all. And there's one kid walking away with a giant circled like Reese's cup, like giant, like huge frisbee, like giant frisbee sized.
Genetically modified chocolate. Let's go get some.
All right.
And as you walk up to Dr. Frankie's house, it looks like the outside of a mad scientist tower with green lights shooting up from it. It's a 2-story, double-story house with an extra long driveway that is decorated up and down with its fencings with spidering cobwebs and fake zombie arms protruding from it. There are this house has gone the full works for it, putting in every bit of a detail. And it is, as you walk up the driveway, it is a double wide driveway with a double car garage. And it is Dr. Frankie's house, as you heard someone say. Come walking up. You could see inside the garage is a giant garage, kind of like white fold out table with the drapings over it, with a humanoid kind of like body laying down on it that is undistinguishable. You can't really tell about it. On the walls of the garage, like a normal garage with like got some power tools, you got some car supplies, cans of paint and oil and gasoline container in the one corner. But as the side of the wall that's over near the door into the house, it's all done up with a giant candy spread, stacks of giant candy bars, and you walk up. You're greeted by a woman. She opens the door. Hello! Hi! I am Dr. Frankie. Nice to meet you all. And what are you all dressed up as?
I'm a ninja.
That you are?
I'm a cowboy.
You're a cowboy.
Howdy,
Howdy, partner.
I'm Daryl. I kill zombies and I pull out my little stick. Yeah.
And what are you? She's looking back at you, Ricky.
Poor life choices. No, I'm a Honda. I'm a little. Wonderful. Lovely.
You see, she's in this white lab coat, big black glasses strapped to her face with her hair, long black hair just slicked back, when she's got these big rubber mad scientist looking gloves. And well, I'm sure you all want some candy. Please come on into my lab. And she kind of walks you into the garage and shows you the giant spread of candy. Please take one apiece.
Oh, but Dr. Frankie, our friend Sammy was sick.
Oh no! I don't know. I mean, if you take 2, then everyone's gonna want to have 2.
But he's sick.
His mom sent us. You can call her. We really don't care.
Persuasion with advantage.
Good.
Are you better at persuasion? I only got +1. I'm not very good.
I am also +1.
All right,
Danny,
let's make it
give me a perception check. Danny and Mark, as your
nat 20 with advantage.
Perfect.
Oh, sweet. Perception.
What do you want?
Give me perception checks.
16.
16.
14.
14. You guys begin to notice an uneasiness, almost like a fogginess, start to close in around the garage as your friends are now interacting, trying to get an extra candy, which they just were. She's sure. You know what? I know what it's like on Halloween. It's my favorite night of the year where we can each be our true selves, if you know what I mean.
Hey guys, I think Dr. Frankie might try to eat us.
And at that, you hear a large crack as the room is lit up, and what you could presumably believe it being a lightning bolt strikes the house. You see electricity strike through all the lights and all the different plugs in the room, shooting into the body that is laying on the table as she gets knocked back and knocked out. She's unconscious on the ground. Hair just fried back. The body on the table begins to sit up.
Oh, I've seen these in movies way too many times. I'm going to run over to Dr. Frankie's body with my stick and right through the head if I can, just to make sure she's out.
Make an attack roll.
All right, cool. Sorry. That is 20, not natural.
Okay, that hits.
And that is 5 points of damage.
Okay, she is knocked out.
Sweet. Quick, grab the big candy bars and let's get out of here.
You guys go to grab the big candy bars.
Yeah.
You guys go to turn around to run out. And as you go to run into the fog, you go to keep run. And you're running. And you're running. Make wisdom saves for me.
20.
Okay.
14.
14. Okay.
13.
13. Okay.
You said perception?
Wisdom.
Wisdom saves.
Womp. Wisdom saves. No, I'm kidding. It's a 16.
Collectively, you all holding on to each other, kind of pulling each other along to make sure no one gets left behind. You all run through this the smoke that you now looking around. You're now out in high court looking around, and there's kids everywhere, and the mist is faded away. And it wasn't white mist. You're looking back now, taking a glance over, and there was an actual lightning bolt had struck the house and had set a fire inside the garage that is now starting to blaze up as Dr. Frankie is crawling out and coughing out of the garage.
I want to run back for it.
You run back for her?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you pull her out. She gets up. What was that? Clearly in a costume, dressed up now. Cops pull up to the scene, seeing a fire now raging inside of the garage. You see in the back of their car is Kyle and two of his friends in the back, kind of sitting down, mad in the back seat. Cop looks down and he goes, "Listen, you two, be careful. You few, be careful. Get home. You don't want to be caught out at night in the town Halloween. You get home. Be safe."
I toss a piece of candy to Kyle as we ride off.
Candy hits the window of the car door, of the cop car door. You guys ride off.
I'm gonna stick my tongue out at him too as I'm going. Like, keep on
As you
going.
pedal back, give me survival checks with advantage as you make your way back home.
With advantage?
Yeah, because you're on bikes.
I already get advantage.
22.
20, not natural.
Freaking Rangers.
14.
14. Okay.
I missed the check again. What is it?
Survival.
Survival.
Well, survival. So it's
Son
yeah, you're
of,
pedaling.
Pedaling. I got 13.
13. You guys are almost home, making it down Willow Street, passing the old folks' home. As you're passing through, you can see there is an ambulance pulled out in front of the old folks' home as they are carting bodies into the ambulance. Some elderly figures. That looks like they were assaulted, possibly.
Hey, I have an idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to kind of pull my bike up to the side of the old folks' home
Mhm.
and kind of motion everyone to come over here.
Okay. Everyone comes over to you.
Dump the
Yes.
bikes, and then on the side of the old folks' home, right? Kyle was here, but like WUZ. Everything's spelled how Kyle would spell it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I'll drop the keys.
Drop the keys.
White footprints.
Love it. Cut down. Going down recording lane. Make another survival checks now that you guys are on foot.
11.
21.
22.
16.
You guys all make it home. Come running down Network Court as you see your parents are all just kind of lined up with each other. Be like, so we're gonna trust them again this next year? I don't know. May not make it. As they're watching you kind of run down, get up and they go, just in time. So how'd you guys do this year? Did you guys need us next year to go with you?
Nah. Look, Mom, I got a big candy.
Oh, great. Did you guys get some some candy for Sammy at least? I mean, he was sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got extras, and I like open up my bag and I have like the other couple extra big bars that I grabbed.
Oh, perfect. He'll appreciate that. And you guys start to walk back to whoever's house is running the slumber party. All the parents are playing rock, paper, scissors, shoot to not have to deal with not be the one that you all go over to for the night. They all want a nice piece of night to themselves. And you guys go over to one of your houses and it's Halloween weekend and you enjoy yourselves.
As we're walking over to one of our houses, can I pull out the children's tears and drink it just to see what it does?
You begin crying
Oh, God.
immensely and you are unable to stop for the rest of the night. Not like waterworks the whole time, but like you start crying, you start having tears, and then it just kind of goes away and you're like, sometimes you just need a good cry. And then someone says something about like, man, they love how chocolate is so much better than candy, and you start to cry because, man, like
It is. It's so beautiful.
you know it. And that's how you end your Halloween night, crying it away with everyone else. Just being looking a little odd at you, being like, well, y'all had a rough night, so till next year. thank you everyone for tuning in, watching us for our Halloween one-shot special for the podcasters over at the network at bicbp-radio.com. I'm your Dungeon Master, as always, for this crew. These guys, Dungeon Master Anthony, thank you so much. Please make sure to head on over to our Instagram, Facebook, Podcasters, Tabletop Gaming. It is now Podcasters, Tabletop Gaming. You can find us there. And while you're there, you head on over. There are a couple links on our social medias to the Teespring. You can check out and grab the sick t-shirts, as I have in the overlay where I should be here. So we're looking right here. There is the bonus action hide t-shirt, as well as below it, this wicked warlock design that you can get on a t-shirt as well. So please pick them up. Links are below in the bio and also on our media pages. So guys, thanks so much. Dungeon Master Anthony. Follow us, check out the podcast, listen to us on audio, or check us out on YouTube and Twitch coming soon. Players, Mark, let everyone know what's up.
Guys, thanks for playing tonight. It was fun. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Catch me over in the awesome land of Fabala as we roll through when I play as Azoth, coming soon to you guys. So, yeah.
Tony?
You guys can catch me on Instagram for some miniature painting at Phoenix Forged. I don't have anything Halloween themed lined up right now, but I think I might do that later. So keep an eye out for that.
There. Ricky?
I can't really. Well, I guess I could. All right, so my normal character is at Podcasters Remus on Twitter. I am everywhere at Rick_Coates. That's all I've got for now because I don't know when this is coming out.
I'm dropping this on Halloween. I am working on this
week. If you haven't
week.
yet, go pre-order the new Keep Flying record. They're doing that stuff. There's bundles, there's vinyl, there's all sorts of. There's like a mug, there's a survival knife with a compass. So if the timing works out, get a deal.
Go for it. Finally, to wrap us up, Danny.
Hey guys, Danny Chavez here. You can catch me on Instagram, Facebook, Ratfink Arts, RATPHINC Arts. You can also catch me on Twitter as Howard at Podcasters H, because for some reason it cut off the Howard part. You can also catch me on our little sideshow of the Podcasters Network with our favorite Dungeon Master Anthony here, Roll for Wisdom. So check it out. We talk D&D. We're not professional, so don't add us. But yeah, that's it.
There you guys go. And till next time, guys, stay spooky and keep rolling.